What's up, everyone? Rob Kress here from FunctionalPharmacy.com. As you can see, I got my boy Teddy in the back here. I wanted to wish you a happy Pharmacist Day, right? That's what today is, January 12th. So I figured I'd use it as kind of a double message. Right now we're in the new year, all right? We're kind of looking ahead. We've got plans, we've got goals, and it's really a great time to be a pharmacist if you're proactive at it. I talk to a lot of pharmacists all the time. I see some pharmacists that are staff pharmacists, maybe with a big chain. They're not happy what's happened. I see other pharmacists who are still in pharmacy school who are just loving what they're doing. They're taking the lead on health and wellness. They're blogging their stuff, and it seems like they're already creating themselves a path. Independent pharmacy owners, taking the lead in their communities on functional medicine, as well as even regional chains starting to kick things up, and pharmacists finding their roles and their niches everywhere we go. So it's a great time if we act on it. And that's what I want to talk to you about, because one thing about our profession, which is so true to form, is that it's easy to fall into the comfort that kills, and we want a lot more out of it, right? If you look at your career, I want you to look at it more like a marathon, okay? You have your goals, and you need every day to run that race, but it's not a sprint to the finish line, it's a marathon, and you need to keep on this and keeping focused on what you want to attribute. And your goals might be changing your career. Your goals might be, if you're a business owner, to add a new service or whatever it might be. Add another store, own your building or your real estate, whatever it might be. So I started thinking about it. And I'm going to kind of correlate this with Teddy in the back here. We're actually driving back from his physical therapy right now. We're about 45 minutes away from home, and I'll kind of get into that. Sometimes we fall into the comfort that kills, and we just don't do what we should be doing. One of my mentors in marketing is John Carlton, and he teaches something called gun to the head marketing, which is essentially when you're working on your project or a product that has to get done and you're not getting it done, you pretty much pretend that there's a terrorist right there with a gun to your head, right? And that's supposed to be the driver to get things done. In all honesty, that doesn't work for me because it's just not reality. I just don't have an emotional attachment or a realistic view on that ever happening in my life, fortunately. So that being said, what do we do? What helps for me is literally, and Teddy taught me this, you look in your life for something that you are emotionally attached to, a true driver, and you just recognize that feeling, that element of emotion, and what you do for that, and you equate that to the goals in your business you want to get done. For instance, Teddy here, he hasn't been walking. We've had a year of bringing him, trying to fix him. He's got bad dysplasia in one hip, osteoarthritis in the other. Actually, not so much anymore because we've been through a year of chiropractic care, acupuncture, twice a week driving down to a different vet clinic 35 minutes from our home for laser therapy. Then finally in December, and this has just been a process for us, and we're there every day for him because we're going to get him walking again. That is our goal, and that is our truth. December 10th, he went through stem cell therapy, and it turned out really good. So he's getting stronger, but once again, this thing's a marathon, right? Like your career, like your goals, it's not a race, it's not a sprint. So every day we're working on his legs, his strengthening. Twice a week, I'm driving him 45 minutes down here to Granger, Indiana, for a water treadmill, actually, as we're getting that therapy back into case. We're putting him in our bathtub, so we're doing a lot. So, it just kind of keyed into me. There's nothing I wouldn't do for this little guy, my wife as well, right? And we're going to get him better, and that's the goal, and that's the intent, and that's the reality that literally sits inside my mind. So when you are sitting there and you're not happy with your career, although hey, happy Pharmacist Day once again to all of us. We can make it great. We really can. I thought I was going to be at a pharmacy. I made my pledge to myself I'd be out by the year 2000 until I found functional medicine and natural medicine, and I kind of created my own path. And there's many paths undiscovered. There's many paths to copy and emulate. So whether you're sitting there, you're not happy with what you're doing, or maybe you just want to expand and grow better, find that element in your life, something that you truly have a familiarity with, something that is emotionally connected to you, and drive to that and connect these things, what you want to get done and what that element is. So that's it. It's kind of icy and crappy here on our way back to Michigan. We're in Indiana right now. So I just wish you all the best. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Thanks for watching. It's literally my first post in an awful long time. So you'll be hearing more from me, so I appreciate you doing this. If you're not on our email, go over to functionalpharmacy.com. Check it out so we can keep in touch regularly. And that should be it. Me and Teddy are going to sign out for now, get him home, and spoil him a little bit. Cheers. Take care.